What's up? I'm Rico Reese.
I'm Day.
I'm Just Julia.
I'm Flyboy Ace.
And we are the Famous Boyzz.
Alright, Famous Boyzz, you know, you guys are very mature, music is mature, videos are mature. What inspired you as far as music-wise? Any bands? Do you guys listen to bands, live music, any other artists? And why is it that you do what you do?
I enjoy listening to Temptations, New Edition, B2K, you know, old groups, because I feel like you have to learn from them in order to be better. You know what I'm saying? Props to those groups. But I feel like we can do something different while adding all the stuff that they're doing or that they did. Band-wise, man, James Brown's band. I love that band. They brought a new sound with James Brown, so I feel like we can do the same in some kind of way.
It's not a group or a particular artist or anything. It's just beats in general. Like, I just like listening to beats and putting my own words to it, so that's what inspired me.
Me, I'd have to say the #1 group is the Jackson 5. And I feel like that group had everything. They had the musicians, they had the voice, they had the dance moves. They did awesome. The New Edition, definitely, because I felt like they were next after the Jackson 5s. The New Edition was just like the Jackson 5, and they're still doing their thing today. And then, yeah, and I like Day 26 too. They were cool.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, he's a really someone big to look up to.
I got inspiration on the music side from listening to stuff, because when I listen to something, I listen to the beat first, and if it's catchy, then, you know, I start listening to it. So I listen to a old school song and get an old school feeling if I want to make an old school beat, and then, you know, a new school song, new school beat.
You
rap.
listen to a lot of rock too.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of rock.
Any rock group in particular?
Lately, I've been listening to Linkin Park, The Antidote, Senses Fail.
Maroon 5 is the truth.
Who's that?
Maroon 5.
They're a creative band. Like I never heard a voice like that. What's the dude's name, man? I don't even know his name. Like the lead singer.
If we did a song with Maroon 5,
I would go.
that'd be sick.
Bro.
Who else is cool? It's people from UK that I'm just now starting to listen to. It's girls. It's a girls group.
Like the girl that just got signed to
Jay-Z Party and that.
What's
It's
her
cool.
name?
I forgot her name.
Rita Ora. Rita Ora.
She's
She's awesome.
So like, you know, artists like pop artists and stuff from the UK, you know, around the world. Like I just started listening to global stuff. So I think that's dope too. That
Honestly,
inspires
with
me.
pop to me, the first group that stands out in my head for pop was NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
I just actually started listening to a lot of old school stuff, like live bands and stuff. Like I know you can't really copy those certain sounds because I mean you have plugins and all that stuff. But I try my best to, because not a lot of people are doing that, especially, you know, in Atlanta area. Everybody's making a certain type of beat. It's either simple or complex, but with that southern type style to it. So I'm like really trying to dig deeper than just, okay, the 80s old school or something like that, or a Run DMC beat. Trying to go like talking about Shady Grady or something like that, or even before that, because Dre did that. So I'm really just researching. But yeah, I'm trying to make those beats, and I'm trying to get into dubstep because, you know, that's a nationwide thing now, and I want to hop on that with like hip hop before anybody else does.
So Flyboy, you a Run DMC fan? I see you rocking the shirt.
Yeah.
Of course, you know.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to do now is basically just master what I already know, and probably move on to more. I want to start doing live sounds, for real. Live sounds would be nice, huh?
Instruments?
Yeah.
Okay. Any particular instrument?
The drums, particularly, you know, because I like the sound of live snares and stuff like that, and beats.
And that's what it'll make it stand out. Like, I mean, everybody around here is using the same snare. You know, everybody here is using the same kick. You put a drum in there, it's gonna sound different depending on how you tweak it.
It gotta be like it just gotta be one of those beats that's really hitting. Like it can't be no weak, boring beat that like if I don't feel it, I'm not gonna write to it. Like I gotta really feel it to write to it.
Cause like on y'all second single, which y'all got a video to, the second video coming out is
Come On.
It's Come On.
Yeah, and you know what's funny about that? I'm like, first thing I'm thinking is, how is Reese gonna write to this? Like, cause this is not normal stuff.
First of all, what's normal stuff? Do y'all agree with what he said?
No.
Oh, I think he's just talking out the side of his neck.
Nah, look,
he just like to hear himself talk,
like,
so he's just trying to come up
cause
with things
you know
to say.
I record them, so I know what kind of what things they're more comfortable on or what they'll sound better on, and it like really surprised me with Reese. Like I gave him a whole empty verse, like it was like two. It's supposed to be 2 verses, and he just
see what he tried to do. He had the whole verse there. He was like, "Yo, you gonna do half? I'm gonna get the other half to Keem." No, you're not. You gonna put Keem at the beginning.
So and he ripped that thing. It wasn't a big surprise to me, but I was like, I just never thought it'd be his type of style. It's like an old school type track.
It's an old school type of track.
Yeah.
So what in your eyes as a producer, you producing the group, and a producer pretty much knows the behavior of their artists. So why did you say that Come On wouldn't really fit?
Well, see, I didn't know if it was gonna fit him, but I'd say that we never tried to do anything old school. That was like, Come On is like the first joint. So I'm like, okay, I know Flyboy, he'll sound a certain way on it. Junior, he'll do a certain thing with it. But see, with him, I'm like thinking, because we usually do, Southern style beats or anything like, R&B type stuff. And with that, it was just like something new. So I was like, I didn't know. And he blew it out the water. Like, y'all should go hear it. The album.
He surprised you.
Yeah, big time. Like, he was like, yo, listen to this. I'm like, oh my God.
You
Like,
got a cold verse on it.
Yeah,
It's pretty cold.
It's pretty cold.
Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah.